Morning. I'm trying a different setup with my camera. I've got it on manual focus, so I hope it's going to focus where my hand will be and not sort of blur when I an automatic focus. So if my hand's there on automatic focus, it will blur. So we'll see how we go. Now I'm waiting for my artist quality paints to arrive from Jackson's. They do a range of their own artist quality that they're much cheaper than the Winsor & Newton type. Now I don't know what they're like. They're what Patrick Greaves recommends, is what he uses, and his paints seem a lot more saturated than my Cotsman, which I must say are not the best. I've got an idea the quality's gone out of them over many years, and I've been using these colours, apart from the Hooker Green, since the early days of Ron Ransom, who used all these colours except burnt sienna. Well, he used burnt sienna, but not on his basic 7-colour setup. But anyway, I'm going to. This is one I did quite a while ago. I probably did it with a mop. I'm going to do it again. But I like it. It was a lousy photograph. I think the lens on my tablet when I took it was a bit murky. But I use my Samsung phone now to take these photographs, and it takes a very good photograph. Right, it's Fabriano, 130 pound weight. I'm going to do wet in wet. It's the only way I'll use this paper, but it's very inexpensive for learning on, practicing on. It's not in the same, well, it's good in its own way. 130 pound weight is, yeah, it's heavy enough. As it expands, because it's been wetted, I'll just reclip it. So I'm going to give a bit of a wet all over. It's very warm today. We're actually getting some early summer weather. We've had a fairly cold spell early May and part of April. We did have some nice weather, but mostly it's been on the cold side. But now you can hear the plants growing. There was a lot of rain last week for the first time for several months. So I'm going to use a bit of sienna, raw sienna. Not sure whether that's the height that I like. Some of them split after a few years, after a year or two. Let's try that one. That seems alright. Okay, bit of yellow raw sienna. Just put it in the foreground where we're going to put the water. This is an impression of my local river, the River Wandle. Have a Google of it. You'll see that it's in a very industrialised area and had about 90 mils of it in the 19th century. It's only 16 miles long. It runs into the Thames at Wandsworth Bridge. But it's the nearest thing I've got to a river in my vicinity. Let's put a bit of alizarin and a bit of blue. They take quite a bit of scrubbing, but I haven't got all. I'm not replacing all the colours. Just, I'll tell you what the colours I've ordered if I can remember them. Right, we've got a bit of. So that's straight from the tube. It's not that saturated, but it's what it is. These tubes of paint are about £3.20, 30 from, well, wherever I buy them from. Whoever's the cheapest, of course. But the artist quality of Jackson's, including, well, plus, yes, I had over £40. You get free postage, which is quite handy. So I ordered 6 colours at £5.80 each, and some empty full pans. These are Daily Roundy half pans, and that's the, I don't know what that is. They're all dry anyway. It's probably Hooker's Green. I'm not sure. No, until I wet it, I won't know. But it'll fit in my now empty paint box ready for my delivery. So I've ordered I think a dozen new half pans, very cheap, and I'll probably use some of those. I've got a couple of artist quality in those pans. Okay, so let's put in a bit of a background on that. So bluey greeny, so a bit of cadmium yellow, but I want it on the blue side because it's distant. Okay, so just get that in. So a sort of spring day on the Wandle. Okay, and into that we'll put in a bit of yellow. Try and keep both sides different. A bit of sienna, and a bit of burnt sienna. Okay, when that dries, I'll put in some trunks and things. Let's just get this bank here. Okay, let's get in a bit of light red and a bit of ultramarine. Nice bit of shadow in this. I want that saturated there so I can etch into it. I was going to use my mop, but I changed my mind. Forgot. Right, nice shadow in there. We can go a little bit. Catching a bit of light on there. Let's just clean that brush a bit. Right, let's just put that in there. Put those colours in. I think that's quite an artist quality, this cadmium yellow. More blue. Just dry my brush, there's a bit too much paint on it. And we'll get in some of that. Right, get my little card. Now, I've got hundreds of pieces of card. Do you think I'll lay my hand on one? Right, that's a... We ride along the Wandle every week with my old men. Oldest is 83, and youngest is 61. So average age is about 70. We go slowly. Try not to push each other off too many times, or stop without warning. That's a favourite. But we do have a lot of fun. And the 83-year-old's got a book on trees, so we always ask him what trees. Some were introduced in the 19th century from abroad. Some lovely names of trees. Just a few etchings. Oh, I'm not too bothered about that. Okay, we'll put in a bit of that down here. Right, that'll do for that bit there. And let's go to the other side now. My paint's back. This will be a bit lower, but we'll be a bit cooler, I think. Oh, we're just getting a bit of burnt sienna in there, thicken it all up. I'll go over that, but I'm not ready. That's not quite ready. So we'll have some nice lights. See how weak that is going. Okay. I'm not paying any attention to literacy here, just enjoying the painting. Right, I'll get some shadowy colour in there. Blue and burnt sienna make a lovely rich dark, which is what we want. Just put in some let's get some shadow back in here. Oh, we'll get the bank in the shadow. That's where the shadows will, the reflections will come down. Okay, back to the card. And we'll just bring that down there approximately. Can't do it exactly, I can't see. Right. I'm sure that's a good idea, or not? I can go over that, I think I will. Okay, I just want to go back onto this side now and put in a bit of dark. Just dip the brush in. This brush is a good hake. Then they don't all work as well, but when you get a good one, you know these here stay together quite well. Do a bit of detail in the foliage. Okay, let's put that aside and get a rigger. Just go in a few dark bits, bit of sienna, bit of just some darks, burnt sienna and ultramarine. Right, I'm going to put in some blue. Right, get up there. Okay, now we need to link the sides together. Ooh, so good device is a bird or two. Okay, right. Just get a few ripples across here. We stand on the bridge looking at this, but there's an island or a fallen tree that's become sort of attached to the floor of this river. It's quite shallow. This is nowhere near an accurate portrayal of my river. But I want to just put that a bit stronger on the top here. So let's get a nice green. Using one of my several mops now. Plains grey, I think. Right, well that'll do. I don't do more to it than that. I could probably put in a bit, I don't think it's as good as, well, you know. Let's put it in a mount and have a look at it. I won't show you the photograph to see that because it was just a guide. I watched one of Patrick Greaves' videos this morning. I really like him, and he works on photographs, of course, in sketches. And he did a lovely one of a cottage by a canal. That's what I'm doing now. With a barge, which are now mostly leisure craft, with some bright blue tarpaulins, and he changed it around so much. It was wonderful to see. It's a case of create art, not copies of photographs. That's the key to good painting. It was a work of art rather than a copy, and that's what I try to do. Use the photograph as just a basis for your painting. Don't copy. Copying is easier than creating, but then you get used to it. That's very similar. It's just standing on a bridge in the middle of a passenger bridge, footbridge, looking into the distance. So I hope you enjoyed that simple little painting. Let's zoom in. if you want to zoom in on any of these paintings, go to my Facebook. I'll give a link on the video to my Facebook page, and you can click on and you can expand them, go into a full picture. Well, I hope the manual focus worked. I'll just zoom in and we'll just go around what I've done there. Coming up to the bank, the top of the bank there. It's quite a grassy bank. I've just treated it as an idealised river. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.